Please
There we
introduce
are.
yourself and begin.
My name is Mark Fredrich, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak in favor of the Fair Shot Act. My wife and I own a massage and facial spa in Bellevue. When COVID hit, we had annual revenues of $1.2 million and we employed 25 people. After 2 months in lockdown, it became painfully apparent that we were not able to be profitable with the environment of consumers' fear about human contact. After 6 years of our life and over $700,000 of our personal funds invested in the business, we walked away with nothing. At that point, it was inevitable that we would have to file for bankruptcy through no fault of our own. Luckily, we were able to keep our family home of almost 20 years. The only reason we were able to keep our cars was that they were old, high-mileage vehicles and had little to no equity in them. What was and still is the most challenging fallout of having to file Chapter 7 was the drastically low amount of $2,000 we were able to have in our bank accounts without forfeiture. So what we had to do was to pay down our bills, our mortgage, buy our groceries, pay our car payment and childcare just to get under the $2,000 mark. We also had to time it exactly so that we filed before we had another paycheck. Now, 7 months later, my wife and I have only been able to put away $1,375 into our savings account. Due to these woefully low exemption amounts, we are still on the brink of financial ruin. If we have an unexpected expense, an accident, or one of us loses our job, we're in big trouble. If the Fair Shot Act had been in place, we would not be where we are today. The current exemption amounts in no way reflect the economic reality of living in Washington state. Without the Fair Shot Act passing, thousands of Washington families will be pushed unnecessarily to the brink of financial ruin, and many will be forced into homelessness, poverty, and food insecurity. You have a chance to change all of that by supporting SB 5173. I respectfully ask you to support this bill and to help bring our exemption laws into the 21st century.